parallel lines have the same slope, remember? So it says write the equation of a line parallel to the line y equals negative 5 fourths x plus 3 that goes through the point negative 1, negative 2. So since slopes are the same when we have parallel lines, we know our new equation is going to have the same slope of negative 5 fourths, and it's going to go through the ordered pair negative 1, negative 2. Now, to write an equation of the line, we need the slope, the m, and the b. Well, we have the m, so we need to find the b. So y equals mx plus b. Y is going to be our negative 2 from the ordered pair they gave us, equals our m is negative 5 fourths, and our x will be the negative 1 plus b. So that's negative 2 equals negative 4 fourths times negative 1 is a positive 5 fourths plus b. So we're going to move this over. We're going to have negative 5 fourths minus 2 equals b. Now we can change it to a mixed number and add it together like that, or I'm just going to remind you of how to add and subtract when you have fractions. So negative 5 fourths minus 2, we're going to put that over 1. We need a common denominator, which is 4. If the denominator doesn't change, the numerator doesn't change, so that negative 5 fourths doesn't change. The second fraction, the numerator is going to change because we've got to multiply the denominator by 4 to get the new numerator, or new denominator. So we have to multiply the numerator by 4 also, so that's negative 8. Signs are alike, keep the common signs, so that's going to be negative 13 fourths, and that is our b. So now we have our b and our m. We're going to write our equation. Y equals, our m was negative 5 fourths, negative 5 fourths, x. Make sure you put the x by the fraction bar or in the numerator, never in the denominator, and then minus 13 over 4. Notice it doesn't have a y equals on the outside. Sometimes it'll put a y equals, and then you just have to write the negative 5 fourths x, but this one doesn't, so you need to put the y in there also. Now they're asking for an equation of the line that is perpendicular to the line y equals negative 3 halves x minus 3. Now, when you have the same slope, you have parallel lines. For perpendicular lines, you would multiply the slopes of your old equation, your new equation, and get negative 1. Well, that sounds a little confusing. So all you really have to do is flip the slope and change the sign. So our slope is negative 3 halves. We're going to flip it and change it from a negative to a positive. So it's going to be 2/3. So if you multiply negative 3 halves times 2/3, you'd get negative 1. So flip the slope, change the sign. And then it gives us the ordered pair, 1, negative 1. So we're going to use that to find our slope, to write our slope-intercept, our equation of the line, just like we did in the other one. So we're going to use the y, which is negative 1, equals our m is 2/3, times our x, which is 1, and then plus b. So negative 1 equals 2/3 plus b. We're going to move that 2/3 over, make it negative 2/3 minus 1 equals b. We're going to practice with fractions again. Negative 2/3 minus a 1, put it over 1. Common denominator would be a 3. So the first fraction is not changing because the denominator doesn't change. The second fraction will change because we've got to multiply the top and bottom by the same thing. So that's a 3. So this would give us, signs are alike, we add, we get negative 5/3. So that is our b. So when we write our equation, and they want it in slope-intercept, so that's y equals mx plus b form. So y equals, our slope is 2/3 x, and our b is minus 5/3. Again, make sure that x is by the fraction bar or in the numerator, not in the denominator.